Hey, how's it going? My name is Luis Torres, and I've been a targeted individual for about 5 years. Today, I wanted to talk about stage 4, acceptance and denial. Stage 4 is when you've actually grown accustomed to their behavior patterns. You are already used to the psychological damage that they have already inflicted upon you. Um, and you're either accepting of your new life or you're in total denial. I'll talk about denial first. When you're at denial, it's like you're always running from a problem or running from an issue. It seems like that you're just trying to get it to stop, and you're constantly running from, these voices or your gang stalkers, or or fighting. Part of fighting is part of denial. You're trying to gain back your life, and you're trying to stop this in any way possible. Once you're in the denial stage, it's like you never actually got past stage 3, but you've already grown accustomed to it, so you're already at stage 4. So you're still stuck in stage 3, but you've already moved on, and you're already getting used to what's going on. So you already know how to attack this. You already formulated a plan in your own mind on how to attack these individuals. Um, Now, when you've grown to acceptance, is when you raise your vibration. Because I know a lot of people talk about vibration, and something that a lot of the targeted individuals understand the most. So I'll talk about vibration. Once you have accepted the way that you live and that you're living this, you're capable of learning. You're capable of understanding a lot better. So when you do your research on targeted individuals, gang stalking, V2K, do weapons, mind control, electronic harassment, you're capable of learning a lot more. You're capable of growing, and you'll see that your brain starts to develop a lot stronger, a lot better, then a lot healthier. You're capable of dealing with situations that you normally wouldn't be able to deal with. So you actually grow. Once you're in the acceptance stage, you grow closer to the cosmos, or to your creator, because at this point you've opened yourself up to see what's going on, and you're trying to find a passive aggressive like solution for what you're going through. So you start formulating ideas, intellectual ideas, ideas that make sense. So when you start making your YouTube videos, when you start making your blogs regarding the topic, you already experienced a lot of the situations that these individuals will put you through, and you make sense. Normally you wouldn't be able to articulate yourself about this as much as you are now, so it's a lot better than stage 1, because stage 1 you're fearful, and the cool thing about being in denial is, or the being in denial in stage 4, is that you seem like a warrior, like a real 100% warrior, because you're willing to go to war, and you're willing to go through great lengths. But you have to understand that they're using brute force with brute force. When two, unstoppable objects meet each other, they collide and cause an explosion. So they both destroy themselves. It's not like when, an unstoppable object meets an immovable object, the unstoppable object has to diminish itself. It stops. It stops there. So you have to be able to, think logically and create. You have to be the immovable object. You can't let them manipulate you in any way. You have to learn from it. Take everything that they say into consideration, and formulate your own thought process, because at this point, at stage 4, you have a huge understanding of what's going on and how to deal with it. Not many people get past the first few stages. And to be at stage 4 is a blessing, because that's when you really can, understand that your creator exists, that the cosmos are part of your life, because you grow, and it's like an angel-like growth. It's like a divine growth, and this is where they stop a lot of the attacks, or not stop a lot of the attacks, but slow them down, because they're amazed and they're in awe at, wow, this kid is growing, or this woman is growing, and they're amazed by that, because you've grown so much. It's like watching somebody, or watching a plant grow, and you don't know what it is. So once it grows and you finally realize, oh my God, this is a beautiful flower, this is where they see you for the light that you are, and they can feel the vibration that you have within yourself in order to reach the height that you have to reach. And I speak like if this is the end, but no, this is just the beginning. This is the learning phase. Stage 4 is the learning phase, where you actually learn. You put in the footwork. You're starting to reach out to communities. You're starting to gather together. You're becoming one with the flock that God wants you to be. He wants you to be with like-minded people, so that way you guys could be able to formulate a plan in order to stop this type of madness. Because we're going to save ourselves. The devil looks at it like, well, when God steps in, it's like, well, you're cheating. They're weak. They're weak people. Why you have to step in order to save them. This is why God allows a lot of the things to happen, because he wants us to grow strong enough to prove the devil wrong. God made a divine creature when he made human beings. So when we're being influenced by these individuals, when we're being attacked by these individuals, we're undergoing a lot of stress. And when we undergo a lot of stress, your brain has to deal with it. There's 2 ways that your brain deals with it. It either breaks down, or it grows up. What I did was I managed to start formulating conversations with my operators, or with these entities, whatever they may be. And I started to let my light shine through the conversations that I'm having. I spoke about God. I spoke about the cosmos. I spoke about the stars. I spoke about the angels. And me being, a huge advocate for Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, I was capable of maneuvering the conversation into an intellectual state of mind, where I was like, nobody's wrong, we're all together. That's what this mark on my face means, is that we're all together. So when I speak, I don't speak as one person. I see myself as all of the nations, all of the religions, because I managed to carry them with me wherever I go. Now, I don't advocate for you to do the same thing. However, you can grow in your own path. You can grow. If you're a Christian, you can grow to be a stronger Christian. If you're a Muslim, you could grow to be a stronger Muslim. If you're a Jewish person, you'll be able to grow in your religions, or whatever type of theme that you have picked, you'll be able to grow, which is awesome. And you'll be able to understand that what's going on around you isn't that bad, because you can tolerate it. You can think now. You have a clear mind. That they can't do nothing to you. And that's the best feeling in the world, that that these individuals can't take your life. They can try to, I think, Servants Research Ministries, which is a great channel. I advise you guys to go check it out. Servants Research Ministries said, God is not going to leave you by yourself throughout this process. He's going to put angels in your path in order to help you and guide you along your way. So, he'll put the community. He'll put individuals that influence you in a positive way, such as myself. I'm here to help. I'm not, I've managed to live a comfortable life with this, and I'm fine. I don't have to worry about anything no more because I've grown to understand that, nothing can hurt me. And even if they do hurt me, there's a better place than this. We tend to fear because of death, or fear the consequences that these individuals say that they're gonna reprimand us with, in order for us to be controlled and feared. But once you stop fearing and realize that you're one with the universe, that your vibration levels are so high that you it's not like you can not exist. You will continue to exist. So I've managed to counter, what they're doing, as far as my life, on stage 4 from my growth. And for some people, they'll try to steal this growth from you, but the growth is yours alone. The only thing that you can take out of this world after death is everything that you've learned. So try to learn as much as you can. Um use this experience in order to make you a magnificent person, because you're a magnificent person nonetheless. God created you with his own hands, and those are divine blessed hands. So you're a divine blessed being, and you have to understand that these people can't do anything with you. So I'll give you a little cheat. I'll let you in on something. What we have is called powers. What we have is called blessings. What we have is called gifts. Some people are capable of seeing these beings through gang stalking. Some people are capable of telepathic communication, because that's exactly what it is. You have evolved yourself into a greater being. You can communicate with the world. You can communicate with these individuals. You can see these individuals. You can feel these individuals. You are what I call a blessed human being, a chosen one, because not everybody is capable of telepathic communication or seeing the things that you can see. So you have to see that. Let this make you a better person. Let them choose you to be the person that you know that you can be. And in order to do that, you have to break the denial phase and understand that, well, this is how my life might be. If people with schizophrenia, with audible hallucinations, tactile hallucinations means that you can feel things that's not there, or when you have hallucinations or visual hallucinations, people have these things and live their lives like normal. They take medication, but they're capable of living their lives like normal. So who are you to say that you are any less than anybody who is capable of living their lives in normality? So just see this as a gift. Don't see it as a downfall. Let it grow. Let these individuals know that they can't stop you, and that you're going to just continue to grow as they continue to attack you. Because that's how divine you are. And we are part of the 144,000 that is meant to save the world. Because what you have to understand is, when they're doing this to you, they're not doing this to somebody else. So when they destroy you, they kill you, they move on and they find another target, and they will attack that target, and that target might be weaker than you. So in reality, you're saving somebody's life. You're keeping them from progress. And it's a long process. So you're letting them know that it's not the end of the world. What this is not the end of the world. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna fall and fold. I'm just gonna grow up to be an outstanding human being and an awesome person. But in order to do so, you have to open your mind up. Let the stress carry you to a place that you've never been to. Be strong. Just withstand the pain. After so many times of getting hit, you'll eventually get accustomed to getting hit, and you'll grow numb to that pain. So just continue to fight, and fight in a positive way to make yourself grow. Do charity. I was doing charity when I was going through these attacks. I was reading the Bible, reading the Quran, reading the Torah. I was educating myself, social psychology. I managed to grow because I sat there and said, how can you fight something you can't see? How can you fight something that's not there? How can you fight something that's always with you? You know, the only way that you can fight it is by making yourself a better person in order for you to understand who you truly are, because they know exactly who you are. They know exactly how powerful you are. They know exactly how beautiful you are, but you don't know how beautiful you are. So they're going to keep you from that. They're going to starve you from that. But you have to grow from that. Let this video be a motivation for you to understand that you are capable of a lot more than these beings say that you are. And they don't want you to be part of that progress. They don't want you to be part of that growth, because they want you to be just like everybody else who's just part of the slave-like mentality where they're working their lives and killing themselves working for $1. You know, you have to see yourself as more than that. You know, the dollar is meant for debt. And you're not, and I'm not against people working. I'm not against the dollar, but it's just a metaphorical way to understand that, you know, it's more than monetary value. And it's more than just sacrificing yourself for civilization. You have to sacrifice yourself for God. And in order to do that, you have to grow. Um, well, I actually made this video a lot longer than it was supposed to be. I look forward to talking to you guys about stage 5. But take this into consideration. I try to keep my videos 15 minutes long, so that way it's nice, short, and sweet. If you like what I say, if you like the growth that you're growing from these videos, then please subscribe and hit that bell button so you can always get the latest video on the topic. And I don't mind you guys sharing. Comment on what you want me to talk about. Share your ideas. I'm not here to judge you or censor you. You guys are part of my family. You guys are my family. You guys are part of the 144,000 who were selected in order to deal with this and to grow better than what you are. So let's grow together. And I look forward to the progress and seeing the process of you guys growing just as much as I have grown. Have you guys a good day, and stay alive, stay strong, and grow. Bye.